Hi Teagan, this is Don Green from DG Digital Services. Appreciate you reaching out earlier, and so this is what I want to do for you. I'm just going to do a really quick site audit on your site. I'll just cover a couple of quick things, and I'll show you 3 things that we can do today that will start changing things for you. And those are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. These are just basic things that are missed so often because people actually don't understand how Google operates and alike. So these are only 3 of there is quite a few like little factors that Google like to tick off, but these 3 will definitely show up in your Google results. So at the beginning, I'm just looking at your website here. I'm not really sure how old or who's done this for you or anything, but it is super simple, and it needs to be a little more capturing. There is no tabs along here for your sitemaps and everything. You do have a couple down here, but you know those things should be up here. We should also have like maybe like you got here, your logo and a phone number or contact details over here, and it should be a clickable link. Okay. The reason for that is when people are looking at your site on the phone and that, which is increasingly going to be the case these days, you want that number front and center and to be clickable. So it's, you know, they can just touch the screen and they're calling you straight away. There you do not have any number where they can see at first. They would have to actually go all the way to the bottom of your homepage to even find a number, and once again it's not clickable. When I say by a clickable link, see your email, if I just hover over the email, see how it's that little hand appears. So if I click that, that will go straight to your email where I can start writing. So this needs to be transferred into a clickable link. So even if someone did want to call you at this moment, they would have to physically write in this number in their phone. And people are all about convenience today, so this needs to become clickable, and we need to have it up here as well. We need to sort of like probably maybe just get this popping a bit more off your page. You'd want to have some really big pretty photos so people can see what you represent and what they'd be getting for anything you might have done. I did do a content search because, like I say, content is a really big factor, because Google is a business just like anyone else. So their business is to show people the best results they can possibly show. And by doing this, they need authoritative content with an authoritative site, because they want to be able to produce the best they can. So this is probably part of the reason that you might not be getting seen, but you only have 119 words on your homepage. Okay, Google like between 1,000 to 1,500 words of authoritative content, and in that content we would put in all the keywords that would be relevant to your industry. Okay, so just that alone is a massive help, because if I was to go over to your main competition as such, which is this one here, this one here, Birdie Does, is like number 1 on page 1, and the good news is they only have 435 words of content. Okay, so we can definitely break waves with that one. Okay, so if I just had a quick look at the back end of your site, this is an overview, like a UR rating of 1. Everything's between 1 and 100. That's the way this Ahrefs tool works. It's used worldwide for people who are doing this kind of thing, trying to get you more visible on Google, etc. It goes off the Google data. So your DR, your domain rating, it's not even applicable. Okay, so we need to definitely increase that, which we can. And a way to do that is by the second point that I'd like to make is the backlinks. A backlink is when your domain name, your web address, is found on somebody else's website. And the more authority that website has where your name is, it gets you, starts moving this up. Okay, so if for mine, like for example, this is my website here, like, you know, so you always need all the content, lots of content, because content is king, so to speak. Okay, so, and as you can see, there's a clickable phone number there, and if you wanted to get a quote, you can do that drop sheet there, so that's okay. So anyway, back to yours. We need to definitely look at this content because it only has 119. You have 5 backlinks, and they're from 5 referring domains. You did have 8 at one point, so, and they do come and go as over time. So if you look at your domain rating, you've got none. These are the referring domains. See here, in October you got 2 more, you got another 2, you got 3 in December, you got 1 new one in January, like this month, but you also lost 3 this month, so they will come and go all the time. See, these are your new and lost backlinks. Okay, so we need to create a system where we can get you backlinks, which luckily for you, that's part of my system, so we can do the backlinks. And you've only got 1 keyword. Okay, so if I click on this, Concierge Perth, okay, there's 30 searches a month, it says, with no difficulty. Okay, but you're still in position 72. Okay, so that puts you on page 8 of Google. And if you're not in the page 1, even if you're on the bottom of page 1, you're struggling. Okay, to be all completely honest. So with your opposition, if we have a look at their back end, see they're starting to build here. They've got a DR of 9. They have 81 backlinks with all those 81 are coming from 20 pages. Okay, and they have 152 keywords. So if I just had a look at their keywords, for example, Event Planner Perth. Okay, there's 150 searches and a keyword difficulty of 3. So like if we can stick to the KD of 3 and under, we can rank and we can make good progress and take over these people. Okay, because they're in position 1 for that. Position planners, event planners Perth, they're in position 1. Party planner Perth, position 1. You know, so things like this. This is where we can have a look at the keywords that they have, and then go from there. See, like wedding styling Perth, it's 200 searches, but it's got a KD of 26, which would mean that they've put a lot of money even to get to this position. But we don't need to do that to beat them. Okay, like event planner, 700 searches, but it's got a 30 KD. This is really hard. Okay, so yes, see birthday planners Perth, it's it's 20 searches, you could get 20 extra clients perhaps, but it's 0 KD. So that's really interesting. So we can create a better choice of keywords for you, and have a look from over there, where at the moment you've just got that one, and this is what their site brings them basically, just for what they have there. And they've been trying for a couple of years at least. So yeah. So back to you though. I would definitely create a better header. I would put some really high quality photos of the events, even just events and things like that. Keywords also can be put into photos. As you can see, we don't have any avenue for that. You've got no photos. There's no services. There's no menu up here. We don't have a phone number. So this is things that we need to really have a look at, and we can definitely start getting some traction with Google once we start doing that. And the last thing is citations. Okay, so I just put in Event Planner Perth. This section here is called the Map Pack. Okay, and these three here are known by Google to be the most popular through citations. A citation is your name, your address and phone number located anywhere on the internet. You use directories, there's all websites. You can use your own website to create a citation, which hasn't been done, so we can definitely use that just to create a citation there. And just for the stats, so like if you're in that top 3 position there, plus in the top 3 position in this organic section, you could be capturing up to 85% of the traffic that people go to. So you see that Birdie is in the top one and also position 1, so they would be doing okay. And you've got that White Events in position 3 up the thing, and they're there as well. Okay, but you've got a lot of these directories that take over that organic section. You've got Seek and things like that. So we just got to beat them at their own game, basically, and we do that, and we do it well. So I would definitely recommend freshening up the content, which we can do. We can do a keyword research. We can do a lot more research on the events pages in Perth and what they're doing to get their business. We will definitely start with some backlinking, which will produce power to your site and basically make your site more popular, because that's what it is. It's a popularity contest with the backlinks. It's not about the amount of backlinks you have. It's the power of the site that's giving you your backlinks. So we will definitely be able to help you with that. And like I say, the last thing is the citations, and your business name, address, and phone number. So all you've got here is your phone number. So we could create a footer and put that information in and just get you a citation. That simple. Like, I'd actually probably recommend a bit of a rebuild, to be honest, but we can help with that as well. So if any of this is interesting enough for you to think about, please feel free to ask any questions, get any information you need from me. My name is Don Green from DG Digital Services, and I look forward to giving you any more assistance. You have a great day, Teagan.